Well, we'll wait till some people show up. I'm closing up my area. I've had a lot more plants than this. It's actually, I think, beautiful actually to have the nets off the plants, but hey, gotta isolate. Like I always preach almost every video. Isolation is what seed vendors need to do. Need to do. It should be required. And a lot of people ask me what it is. So the bees do not cross pollinate from that species to that species. People say, oh, it doesn't stop the pollen. Actually, it does. A little bit of pollen comes here, sticks on the net. Pollen is sticky. I remember there, believe it or not, it's a very, very small percentage, but believe it or not, there is anti-isolationists. This is not what the video is about. This is not what this video is about, but I'll just fill in some time as we get an audience. James J. So the pollen will stick on here, and even the odds of the pollen going through here, crossing over. Plants look like crap because it's the end of the season. Haven't watered them, and I'll tell you why I haven't watered them. And actually, that's a pretty good thing to talk about soon. So the pollen would have to go through the hole, cross the thing, and land on that particular flower within 48 to 72 hours. Perfect target. So through the flower, through the net without getting stuck, because pollen is sticky. Cross, come over here, cross through that net onto there. Anyway, so check these plants out. This is not a good example because it looks good. I want to show you stuff that looks bad. This stuff looks pretty good, but anyway, these right here are my 7-pot reds, and the reason I haven't watered them is it's kicking the pepper plant into survival mode, which will ripen the plant faster. Also, there's not any one I could pick here, is there? Not really. Is there? Nope. One of my favorites here, Sugar Rush Reds. That's a little puny one. Here's another one. Sugar Rush Red. I have Stripey as well. I'll show you Stripey here in a minute. So, hello. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm really tired. But I am, I told myself to have a kick-ass day today. Kick-ass day. So that's a K-A-D, a CAD. Let's have a CAD today, kick-ass day. I'm making this up as I go along. Anyway, so not watering them will help your plants ripen faster. Also, if you pick the peppers, as they ripen, it releases a chemical within the own plant to have everything ripen. So I'm taking off the nets because guess what? Don't need them. You just don't need them. After the peppers formed, you don't. There's a lot of stuff on the site that I have not loaded yet. I have not loaded yet. Figured I'd take my time and let's do like an hour and a half video today. That way, guys, you got grow questions, stuff like that. This is a Peter pepper. It's on the website. Let's pick it. Let's pick today. Let's pick a bunch. Here's another one. Don't flag me, YouTube. There you go. Huh? Here's a puny one. All right, so we'll pick that. Put those here for now. Look at some of the. That's a unique one with a tail. Hey, this is actually. I did not plan this, but people, just because you get a little bit of a tail on something, it doesn't mean it's a reaper or anything like that. And people will do that. They will rename stuff constantly. Oh, please don't break that. I broke that. So we'll throw that there. If it ripens, it ripens. So I should have brought a box with me. I use little boxes to help dry the seeds with. This stuff's done. That's done. This is not done. This isn't even on the website. You know, you guys are actually more vital to me than you think. Not only you're just customers, but you guys give me good ideas for things. Lift this. Under here, this area is not a great production area because all the trees. This is, what is this? Biker Billy jalapeno. Not on the website. Will be. I don't have too much here. Pulling these bamboo pools out. I wish I could just leave them. It's like pulling a sword out of a stone. Skip over some areas. Don't need to go through everything. This is small production. Not on the website yet. Master lift this net. Ooh, what the heck? Dragonfly. You don't need the nets once the peppers are formed. Haven't even looked at comments yet. So, I don't ignore people. A couple people got mad in the past because I didn't answer questions right away. This is a little bit smaller. It's an Armageddon pepper. Armageddon. They get real big. This is end of the season. I have a Reaper tail growing from the calyx. Yeah, thumbs up, everybody, and share this. Yeah, go ahead, share this. This is a good video to share. You know what? I tell people to share, make sure I share it. Put it on Facebook. Reconnecting. So this is the end of the season. They're on the website already. I could just work all day in savory chili. It's a habanero type. Yeah, it's kind of looking a little rough out here. This is a paprika type. Ahi Merchant. I pretty much picked these bare. Bismarck Red. Pretty much bare. That's not even on the website. It's going to be nice. It's going to be comfortable for the next month. So what I'll probably do is I might actually start reviewing outside. You know, why not? Why not? That's not on the website, but I already have a label made for it. Really cool label. So, oh yeah. So a lot of this, people will be like, there's no way you got like 3,000 plates in here. Well, there was a lot more. See a bunch of containers back there. Ahi Chombo. I have the chocolate version as well. I recommend buying that. I mean, to be honest, it's a great flavor. Ooh. All right, so here's a cappuccino habanero. Look how beautiful they are. Cappuccino habanero. Not too many left. Oop. All that stuff. This, pretty cool, right? I shouldn't show that actually. It's on. It'll be released next year. Sneak peek. Primo Tally. These are scrawny ones. This is Purple Reapers. I think I'm limited on the website, but as you can see, that's a puny. There's some nice ones in here. Here's a nice one. Let's show you a couple better shapes. They'll be on the website once I get more ripened, and I have a few hundred trays I need to process. I've done a review on this one. This is a beautiful one. Look at this. Chira Rock. I want to say. I always want to say Chira Roxa. That's not how you pronounce it. Chiro Roja, Shira Roja. It's Portuguese. Great, believe it or not, great tasting. And I'm waiting until they get a little bit more peach. Till they get peachy. I grew them this year. Guys looking for seed. Brand plug for myself there. These did not produce. Oops. Do not nuts. So let's just get this whole thing off. Oh man. So these peppers, believe it or not, get really big. They didn't really get that big for me this year. Some of them did. This is the stuff evergreen. I still have a lot of picking to do for these. These are one of my favorites for lower heats. It's a habanero type. It's a Caribbean red. Caribbean red on these. I grew Tabasco this year. That's not on the website, but will be. I still have to upload like 50 types. I already know what this is. And by the way, this is a good example of a calcium deficiency. There's actually a couple good examples with this plant. I'm glad this is here. Okay, first of all, this is Trinidad Big Bean. The purpling, sometimes people, oh dude, it crossed me, I got purple. That's sunburn. Okay, so Trinidad Big Bean. I also grew the smaller ones. The smaller ones, see, these are pretty good shape, but the smaller ones had like a cookie cutter shape. Some of you guys look for a cookie cutter shape. I should probably grow the smaller ones. But anyway, says, see the leaf curl? You always go underneath, see if there's any insects, bugs. No. Actually, this is a calcium deficiency. It's a Capsicum chinense, and it's kind of weird to have a Capsicum chinense with such a calcium deficiency. Usually a Capsicum annuums, however you want to say it, usually has it. In my experience, actually, I'll use an example. But usually in my experience, Thunder Mountain Longhorns. On which reviews I did and did not do. And these days I'm going to sit down and do I told myself, I want to do like 20 reviews. I really do in one day. Not eating the whole pepper. You don't need to eat the whole pepper for a review. No. And yeah, a couple people, it's interesting. I'll get to comments here in a minute. Something's been chewing on that. See if anything's viable in it. Probably not. This should be good. Pick that. Anyway, a couple people said to me, I found it kind of interesting. And they said, we love your videos. We want more of them. Is there any way you could actually do a live video for the day? Just one work day. And I said to the individual, oh man, are you serious? Like, wouldn't you get bored? I mean, there's cool stuff I could show you. Peppers. Oh, by the way, look how that is not planned. But maybe one of these days I'll do a day in the life. The day in the life of JP. Oh, hey, talking about calcium deficiency, here's another one. Perfect example. This is end blossom rot. End blossom rot. Pick that. And the more you pick, the ones like this are not 100% ripe. It releases a chemical within the plant to actually come back. So, day in the life. Day in the life. Beautiful plants, huh? So I actually cut the grass yesterday, first time in a long time. I use these boxes to dry seeds out in. I feel it's better than paper plates. That's what I just picked because it gives it a little bit of a lip for wind. I see a lot of people using paper plates, and you open up a door, it creates wind. You don't think that those paper plates are so light that it's going to push it? Seeds can fly. Hey, Peppers in Kentucky living. Yeah, what's best for calcium deficiency? Calcium. CalMag, I guess. I find CalMag a very weird product. I have studied nutrients. I believe it or not, I study nutrients for fun. I do a lot of weird things for fun, I guess you could say. I guess I'm kind of a nerd. So, what I was going to say, CalMag, if you really look into the chemistry, the natural chemistry of fertilizers, magnesium and calcium can actually block each other out. But magnesium it's not super necessary. But you might as well get CalMag. Okay, so this is Ahi Merchant. This is, I believe, first discovered in California. The Italians grew these and they pickled them when they were green. I find that very weird because they're so much better flavor red. However, they're probably pickling them green so they're crunchier. Of course, I don't know if they use the blanching process of rapid cooling to keep stuff crunchy in a small salt brine. Yes, I know a lot about pickling. In college, by the way, I got my name Jimmy Pickles because I was basically, I call it Canada Junior, but I was up in Edinburgh and it was basically Canada up there. So this is Ahi Merchant. These are getting a little soft. Beautiful, a unique, they get a little bit of corking on it. Beautiful peppers. This isn't on the website, but will be. This is Peter Pepper Yellow. I got some in there. Let's see. Bishop Hats. Really nice, crunchy, great flavor. This is a new one for me. Ahi Delight. I'm still producing out there. No heat. It's the only no heat ahi that I know of. Talking about Sugar Rush Reds. Here we go. Very tasty, very crunchy. Oh, I'm glad I'm bringing this up. White habanero, okay? Couple points about white habanero. Less heat than an orange. I like it so much better. Smooth. All that other stuff. I also have, I forgot the proper name for it. The gigantic version, or I know I'm sold out of those. I have those right now in production on plants. So rest assured. Pumpkin bubblegum. These are on the website now. Pumpkin bubblegum is a cross from my good friend Roger Fralin. A little tidbit about Roger Fralin. That guy is a cool guy, really nice, but my lord, he's a crazy fighter. He's in some amateur fighting league. And he has shown me videos of fighting and people's bones broken. This guy is brutal. He's like Mortal Kombat. But anyway, yeah, he's the real deal. But anyway, he made this cross. What was it? What is it? Orange bubblegum crossed with a Datal, which is a Florida native pepper, which where he is from. And it brings a sweeter and more roundish pumpkin-like pepper. It is different from the orange bubblegum. It does bleed if you leave it on the plant long enough. So, there we go. Got these on the site. All right. I'm going to show you some of that stuff. I haven't gone to comments much, so let's go to comments. Awesome. Okay. Nate Mitch says bone meal and oyster shell is what I use for calcium. Yeah, that's a fantastic. Oyster shells, any type of shells, very rich in calcium. That's something for to put out through your grow before you have calcium deficiency. Shells break down. It takes, I'm telling you right now, it takes, depends how they're broken up and how fine they're broken up. It takes anywhere from a week to a month for calcium to be absorbed out of shells into the soil, into the roots, into the plants for just noticeable difference. Just noticeable difference. If you know what you could do, and I've done it, and I suggest you wearing a mask. It's a horrible smell. Eggshells. Bake them, get any kill the bacteria, and then make a powder with it, and then just sprinkle it on top of your, top dress it, or put some calcium with your root ball when you transplant. Oh, and sometimes I pick some of these leaves off. It helps speed up the ripening, but you don't want too much. Flowers can be picked. It's too late in the season. I am Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, so I'll pick some of these, but you don't want too much because these are like solar panels. They absorb the A, the D, the vitamins from the sun, so you get nutrients that way. Speeding up this process can be very bad for the peppers because the seeds will not be viable. If you're a fresh pepper seller or you just want them to ripen, that's fine and dandy. Just fine and dandy. Oh, let's see. Yeah, let's go over here. I want to show you Sugar Rush Peach Stripey. I have 4 sections of those this year. Oh yeah, the steak came out. I got to be careful. I don't want to rip this. Easy. All right. Yeah, I should probably restake this for the next week or two. In fact, we will stake this. We're going to use this as a stake. Are we? Are we really? Nope. Use one of these bamboo pools. We're going to stake this plant. This is staked before. I forgot why it came unstaked. This is the Sugar Rush Stripey. I'll just break it off. There you go. This is on the website. I've done many reviews of this. Beautiful pepper. I'm going to throw this one out. But look, and blossom rot. And blossom rot. So that gets tossed. This needs staked. Should be staking plants. In fact, I'll stake this. I could stake it whenever. So, all right. I just wanted to do a little bit of a video today. I've only gone 18 minutes. Felt longer. Yeah, I got a lot of work to do today. A lot. Oh, peach bootla. This is not on the website, but will be. I can lift this net, pick the remainder. Oh. Pick the remainder. Yeah, I got something in my sandal. Got it. Oh, man. Every day is a long day. I did 17 hours of work yesterday. 17. So, pick some of these poles. One-handed. Here we go. Jackie Chan would not be proud. But that's my grow. Nets are not important when they're extremely important, but they're not important at the end of the season when the peppers are just ripening. Any new peppers that would be forming wouldn't even make it. Wouldn't even make it. Oh, here's one of my favorites. Santa Lucia Island. Just because it's smooth doesn't mean it's not one of the best tasting peppers. And by the way, it is one of the best tasting peppers. So there's that. Lots and lots of work to do. Hopefully stuff ripens up. You can see slowly ripening. Not even close. I could pick a little bit of this stuff. Pick some branches. A little ripened. So that's what you guys can do. These plants are, oh, one of my favorites, brown jalapeno. These are the videos, in case you watched it or didn't, you can always watch it. Once I deseed them, I slice them down long ways. And I put cream cheese in it and bacon bits or whatever, real bacon, the fake bacon. These peppers, stink bug, horrible. They're the devil. So, all right, brown jalapenos. They were huge. I was taking some stuff off, and of course these are not the huge peppers of them, but let's see, Bismarck chocolate. Most of these have been picked to death. High yields, Bismarck chocolate. More Bismarck chocolate. These are a special type right here. They are the Purple Reaper Orange, an exclusive of mine this year. Limited. Still waiting for these to ripen all the way. What's this looking like? Not yet. Not yet. Bottom leaves can be picked to help speed up the process. That's what we want to talk about because that's one of my crosses. Mezzo. I want to take more pictures of these. These are great. I should probably lift from the other side. Yeah, I could. These are erotica orange. You can see why they're erotica because of the tail. They're lower heat. They get pretty big in size. High yields on these. I've been picking them all season. Like I said, you see yellowing leaves, just pick them. So I'm going to pick all this today. Maybe I'll send another one of these to Katie. She did a review and it got stuck on her phone somehow. It's not that big of a deal. I'll just send her another one. I have a plethora of those. I had stuff over there, but all right. Purple UFOs, they are on the website now. They ripen red. I noticed some guys were actually selling seeds from purple ones. Seeds are not viable or they're low germination rates. There's a lot of good new sellers, a lot of sellers that are new, that are good, that are fine, but there's a lot of guys coming in that doesn't have the basic knowledge. Here is a golden, oh man, it's not all the way golden either. Golden Prima Tally. Some people, believe it or not, some people complained about the tails being like that. Well, the reds don't go like that. Actually, the reds do. But when you get a color variant, sometimes there's differences. There's always differences. Think about this. If you guys get bored, do a little project. Think about this, okay? Just anything. Any pepper with a color variant. Start looking at them. What's the difference? Like quiz yourself. What is the difference in shape? Because there's always a shape difference when there's a color variant. But I'll get some perfect ones like that. I'll get some red ones Yeah. Well, there's not too much on there to show. This is an Ecuador. Working with seeds all day. Bountiful plants, high yields. I wish I brought boxes with me. Walking around with peppers in my pocket. So yeah, those are fantastic. Here is a mustard. Is this a mustard? Yeah. When you get a mustard color, sometimes it gets like that. Mustard habanero. These are the yellow. The what is this? This is the ghost scorpion yellows. Bountiful. What in the world is this one? Chocolate apocalypse. Chocolate apocalypse. They're on the website. Those are not on the website yet. I've been picking them all season. It's hard to get everything done at once. So, I don't know. I've gone live for about a half an hour. I'm going to drink some more coffee. And I'm going to, I guess, pick more. Count Dracula. See, perfect example. So, I like these. I do. There's a certain unique sweetness. Anything with purple has a unique sweetness. And it ripens a blood red with a purple stem. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You can pick up a couple leaves. This is not important at this moment. Yep, there we go. Some of you, which could be cool. Not really focusing. Let's do it like this. Probably too many different colors in the back. All right. Scarecrow, hello. Yeah, I've been grinding eggshells. I'm drilling. All right. I could show you a couple more. Why not? It's part of my job to do this. So, this is beautiful. Anybody know what this is? I know what this is. Just quizzing you guys. People are like, why is all the leaves off? The answer is no, but I'll send you something, Jeremy. Anyway, look at this. Bountiful. See, this is what I need to do. This I don't always do this. I need to come out here and start taking pictures of this stuff. This is a Bolivian bumpy, by the way. By the way, all orders have been shipped. Did I get any more orders in? Yes, I did get more orders in. Bunch of messages. Troy Primo sent me a message. Jeremy Bow sent me a message. Somebody made an order. And a t-shirt has been shipped that I bought. Okay. Of Mountain Dew. Just a random buy. Anyway. Let's see. That's a solid gold ghost. These are really gnarly. These are on the website. They're high yields. See, sometimes I like the the dryness in here. Ugh. Solid gold ghost. Look how big these things get. They get more golden, so I'm going to leave these on more. Plenty of seeds on the site right now. I have a plethora. Like I said, my favorite word. Prosperity is another one. We could pick some of this. Let's see. What's on this plant? Couple. So I'm going to leave this alone like I have been. Look how gnarly they get. Awesome. All right, I'm going to conclude this. I'm going to chug coffee. I need to do paperwork, and then I need to get this whole area situated. And I think I'm going to start doing reviews outside. I got a table in there. I kind of don't want to mess with it. Maybe I'll get some old 1980s tray tables. It's going to do it back there. Maybe I'll put a table, and I got a table in there. I could wheel it out here and do it in the middle of my grow. Beautiful day, by the way. Believe it or not, I do like clouds. I do like clouds. So, all right. Much love, everybody. jppepperseeds.com. Any last minute comments? How long does shipping usually take? A standard shipping is 3 days. It depends how fast I fulfill your order. I usually fulfill your order that day or the next day, unless it's a Saturday or Sunday, or you make the order late on a Friday. Shipping on Saturdays is usually 80% of the time I will ship on a Saturday. Sometimes I don't. Also, I should say this, and this is very like breaking news, pretty much. The post office is laying people off throughout the United States, so things will be slower. There's nothing on this. Back you go. So things might take 5 days or whatever. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I probably am the fastest shipper. That's something I take pride in. I take pride in educational videos. I take pride in fast shipping and quality product with isolation. I mean, I do try to do as much ethics and customer service as possible within reason. I do have some customers that contact me for hours at end. I just don't have the time. That's only one person out of 8,000 customers I have per year, plus all the work and processing. So it gets very, very difficult. I did notice I got 11 people in here now. Let's see what else I could show or talk about. That's not on the website, but it will be. It's beautiful. Anyway, this is on the website. This is a Moruga scorpion. Moruga scorpion. I grew a bunch of these this year. That way I don't have to do as much next year. I like to keep a fresh stock. See, I always try to end, but I actually enjoy these videos as much as everybody else does. You know what? Maybe I'll send one of these to you, Jeremy. How about I do that? How about I send you one of those? What you burn. So, this is one I can never really pronounce. These are on the website. These are actually fantastic. Nice fruity flavor. Cool shape. Takes a while to de-seed them, but I've done worse. Ahi Charpita, supposed to be the world's most expensive pepper in the entire world. Try de-seeding a ton of those. It's very time consuming. What are these called? Piozino. Definitely mispronounced, but those are on the website. Alright, I have some other stuff. Probably won't get into too much. I got to get to work. If I had a GoPro helmet, I could just go ahead and do this live video all day long until my battery dies, basically. Yeah, it looks like I got more work than I ever expected. This is the biggest grow I've ever done, by the way. I mean, there's more to it. Like, for example, since I got this pointer, Pay attention in class. So you could see just in this square, I was going to say square foot, technically square rectangle, I probably had 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 20 planters, and probably had 2 plants per each planter. I do not recommend doing that. You have to feed it very heavily and you have to water a lot. But I get away with it and high yields on it. It's if you have another job, forget about it. One planter, 5 gallons, 1 plant. But for me, that's 1 plant. That's like 4 plants. And I got high yields on these. This is a Jay's Peach Ghost. Jay's Peach Ghost crossed with a white boot. High yields. This is the remainder of it, so I don't know. Now to the final show. See how long I could see my numbers drop. Buy seeds. Buy seeds. All right, so on that note, I should probably go. Beautiful sky. We'll end with the sky. JP Pepper.